Hello, hello, everybody. It's the Chaplain here coming to you live with War Ensemble. This is a new game. Balch and myself are the Axis, playing against Moscow and Austin as the allies. I think Austin is going to be US, UK, and China, and Moscow is going to be Russia, Commonwealth, and France. I get to be Germany, Italy this game. We're going to kick this off with our Spoils of War stuff. Balch has the deck, and so he's already drawn what our cards are going to be for the game. I've written them down. So, destroyers and cruisers can both move 3 with no naval base boost anymore. Minor industrial complexes cost 10, naval bases cost 10, and you can produce 4 units from a minor factory. So with that being said, I believe everybody advanced their tech. I didn't hear back about the UK or the US, but I'm going to assume you did. If you didn't, just let me know. It's no big deal. Germany's going to spend all of its initial $30 on tech, and then 2 artillery and 6 infantry. That is 30. Number of attacks to declare. I've already talked to the guys about scrambling, which they are not going to do. Into A19, I'm sending the sub from A23 and the sub from A18. Into A16, I'm sending the sub from A9 and the sub from A10. Into A20, I'm also sending my destroyer, cruiser, and battleship, as well as the fighter from, Holland, Belgium. So he'll have 3 remaining. The fighter from Norway, 1-2, will have 2 remaining. The 2 fighters from Western Germany, 1-2, they'll have 3 remaining as well. And the 3 tacticals, they are not scrambling. So there's just a freaking ton of AAA shots. Alright, those are the naval battles. We are attacking Normandy, Bordeaux with 2 infantry, a tank, and an artillery from Holland, Belgium. The remaining Holland, Belgium units, let me turn this a little bit more here, sorry about that. The remaining Holland, Belgium units, which is 2 infantry, 2 tanks, and an artillery. They're going to drive into Paris, going into Paris to assault that. The 3 infantry in Western Germany are going to join the assault on Paris, along with 2 mech and the artillery from Western Germany. 3 tanks from Greater Southern Germany are coming over. Was it 3 tanks? It is now. Alright, quick adjustment. I'm going to blitzkrieg over here into Ukraine through Bessarabia. So into Bessarabia, there are 2 infantry and an artillery from Romania, along with 2 mechanized from Slovakia, and a tank from Slovakia. Going through Bessarabia are 2 tanks from Romania and 2 mech from Romania. I'm airdropping from Berlin 4 infantry. The planes will fly 1, 2, 3, 4. They will have to land in Romania, so I'm going to put them upside down. Dropping off 4 infantry from Berlin. Alright, what else am I doing? I'm attacking Eastern Poland with 2 infantry from Poland and the infantry from Slovakia, Hungary, along with the tank and 2 mech from Poland. The tactical bomber that's in Poland is going to fly 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. he's just going to attack Bessarabia, and he'll have 1 movement left, so I'm not going to mark that. The plane from Romania is going to go 1-2 and attack in Ukraine as well. Slovakia, Hungary, plane. He's going to fly just 1 into eastern Poland. And the TAC in Berlin is going to fly 1-2 into eastern Poland. There's 2 mech in southern Germany that are going over to the Paris assault as well. That's what I was missing. The rest of southern German forces are going to go into, what was that, 6 infantry and 2 artillery into Yugoslavia. And my apologies, 1 of the infantry from Slovakia is actually also going in there because I'll ping pong out of it. And I think that's it for combat. So, let's throw some dice. Oh man, I hope I didn't go too light into Paris. Alright, so let's do 2 subs against a destroyer in A16. I got a hit. You missed. So, those are knocked out. And you are being raided by 2 submarines in that sea zone. I love that. Alright, the battleship cruiser in A12 get 3, 4, 5 AAA shots. And you got no hits. Praise the Lord. Alright. Here we go. I've got 2 subs, a destroyer, cruiser, a battleship. I have 4 fighters and 3 tacticals. I need 4 hits. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. So I knocked out that part of the Navy. No scramble from the Brits. Alright, let's see what your defense is. 2 hits. Okay. I will lose 2 submarines and keep all my planes and my entire Navy. I love that. Okay, let's go to Paris. I have 2 artillery that will boost 2 of the 4 mech. I have 5 tanks. And I have 5 infantry unpaired. You have a fighter, 2 tanks, 2 artillery, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 6 infantry. So that is 6 infantry, 2 artillery, 2 tanks, and your fighter. Here's my attack on Paris. Probably went a little light. Hopefully doesn't bite me in the butt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. You see all those? You see these? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. Beautiful. Alright, and your response. Again, fighter, 2 tanks, 2 artillery, and 6 infantry. Here's your response. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Beautiful. I'll lose 4 infantry. And you lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it leaves you with 4 units. Okay. So I have 5 tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tanks. I have 2 artillery, boosting 2 of my 4 mechanized, and then I have 1 infantry left. Alright, I need 4 hits. Oh, I only got 3 hits that time. Bummer for me. you can see 1, 2, 3. Okay, here's your shot. 2 hits, so I will lose an infantry and a mechanized. Infantry and a mechanized, okay. So that is an infantry and a mechanized. Alright, let's see here. Got 5 tanks, 2 artillery, boosting 2 mechanized, and an unboosted. Okay, I need 1 hit. I got 4. Wish I had that last time. Here's your fighter's last ditch effort. Is a hit, so I will lose a mech. So I take Paris with 5 tanks, 2 mech, and an artillery. Love that. Unfortunately, that factory becomes a minor. Fortunately, we can start producing 4 units out of a minor. That's cool. Alright, in Yugoslavia, I have 2 artillery, boosting 2 infantry, and then 4 unboosted. And you'll have 5 defenders. Alright, here we go. Let's see what happens. 2 hits. Okay. Both reds right there. Here's your defense. Also 2 hits. Oh no, I am going to retreat into Slovakia, Hungary. So Yugo didn't fall. And there are 3 units left in it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Into Bessarabia, you have 2 infantry defending against my tank, 1 artillery boosting 1 mech, and then I have another mech that's not boosted, and I have 2 infantry unboosted, and I have a tactical at a 4. I need 2 hits to clear Bessarabia. I got 1, 2 hits. And you got 2 hits, so I will lose 2 infantry in Bessarabia. And I take Bessarabia. Alright. Into Ukraine, we have 4 infantry, 2 tanks, 2 mechanized, and you have 3 at 2. We can throw it all together. Okay, I had 1, 2 hits, and you had 1 hit. So I will lose an infantry. You will lose 2 infantry. Alright. So I lose 2, you lose 2. Here we go again, all together. I got 2 hits, you got 1. So I'll lose another infantry. And I take Ukraine. And then into Eastern Poland. I have a fighter tactical tank, 2 infantry, 2 mechanized, and you have 2 infantry defending, so we can throw all this together as well. Alright, here we go. You got 2 hits, I got 2 hits. So I take Eastern Poland, but I lose 2 dudes. Oh. Nope, that was right. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's all the battles. Alright, let's see what we've got over here. Oh, I didn't do Normandy. That's the last battle. Last battle. Okay, let's go to Normandy. You have 3 2s. This one's not going to be good. I have a tank, an artillery, an infantry, and an infantry. Alright, here's my attack in Normandy. I got a leaner, 2 hits on you. Your response, 1 hit. Alright, I got 2 hits on you. You got 1. Here's my assault again. I got 1 hit, that's all I needed. You got a miss. Alright, so Normandy falls as well. And I only lose 1. I'll take it. Okay. Cool. Ugh. Non-combat movements. Let's see what you can see. I'm going to walk everything I have into Finland and activate it. So that is 4 infantry. I get. I'll go ahead and +2 Germany for that. 2. I get 2 for Normandy. +2. France goes down 2. Not that it matters. I get +4 for France. 2 through 4 goes down. I get 1 for Poland. 1 for Bessarabia and 2 for Ukraine, putting Germany at 42. Russia goes down 4. Yep, we just gotta land some planes now, guys. Okay. There are still 3 Yugoslavs. Alright, cool. The airdroppers had to land here in Romania. The plane from Ukraine is gonna land there, as well as the Eastern Poland and both Eastern Poland planes. Those guys are stuck there. I'm going to rail 4 infantry from Berlin into Romania. Okay. I'm going to walk the remaining 3 infantry and 2 artillery into Poland. As well as a AAA into Poland from Berlin. Going to rail a AAA to Romania. And the plane from Bessarabia is going back to Romania. I'm going to rail a AAA to Romania. 1 AAA is going to stay in Berlin. 1 AAA into Paris from Western Germany. Which leaves 2 here. And every single plane that was involved in this battle can all land in Western Germany. So that's 3 tacticals and 4 fighters. All right. This transport is going to move out 1, 2, just so that he's with the Navy, just in case anything happens. The Russians get squirrely, I don't know. I'm going to bring my sub down to A13. Okay. I think that's it, friends. Place my new units. I'm going to place everything into Berlin. That's 6 infantry and 2 artillery. 6 infantry, 2 artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chips. 6, 7, 8 units. Beautiful. All right. Collect income. I'm at 42 on the tracker, so I will grab 42. In addition, I collect 19 from capturing Paris, the capital. And then national objectives. Here we go. All right, I get not that. I get 7 for Denmark, Norway, Sweden, whatever that one says. The specifics of that one. That's +7. Don't have at least 5 subs, and I don't have armistice because Vichy is still a presence, a French presence. So Germany has 42 plus 19, which is 61, I believe, plus 7. Puts me at 68. Fairly confident. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That makes 10. Yep, 68 to spend on my next turn. Let's do a disposition. Move the Denmark guys to Western Germany. Sure, Balch. Here we go. All right, disposition of German forces in Ukraine. 2 infantry, 2 mech, and 2 tanks. In Bessarabia, a tank, an artillery, and 2 mechanized. In Romania, 4 infantry, 2 air transports, 2 strats, 2 fighters, and a AAA. In eastern Poland, there is a lone tank supported by 2 mechanized. Slovakia-Hungary has 2 artillery and 5 infantry. Poland has a AAA, 2 artillery, and 3 infantry. Berlin has a AAA, 2 artillery, and 6 infantry. Paris has 5 tanks, 2 mechanized, and 2 artillery, and a AAA. Normandy has infantry, artillery, and tank. Western Germany, 2 infantry, 2 AAA, 4 fighters, and 3 tacticals. Sub in 13, 2 subs convoying the Commonwealth in 16. Fully ready to go. Destroyer, cruiser, battleship, and transport in A20. That's German disposition. Everything happened. You got my money. We're all good. I'm the chaplain.